Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Inside Keedra's Kitchen. Today I have a special guest with me, comedian Kareem Plug Chapman.
I'm thirsty. Can I try some of this?
Wait a minute. Oh, he's already started. Welcome to Keedra's Kitchen.
Thank you.
Kareem, thank you for coming. All right, so we start every episode with a beverage. Today we are drinking carrot, pineapple, and ginger. You smell the ginger in there?
Good.
Yeah, okay, so we got a toast. Welcome to Keedra's Kitchen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's cold, fresh pressed juice.
This is good.
I told you.
This is good. And I hate carrots.
I'm not going to steer you wrong.
I hate carrots.
It's cold, fresh pressed juice. And I pressed it just a few hours ago, actually.
So do you bottle these up and you sell them?
You're the second person that, no.
I need some.
I haven't. You want some?
Maybe not the carrot, but
I got some other blends for you.
There we go.
Okay. But, well, I guess I just got a customer for some juice. You're the second person that came on here and asked about if these are being sold.
I'm into the health stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is good.
Well, if I can find somebody to help me get this distributed, then I'll do that too.
What you mean you need somebody to help you?
Like, to do it in mass quantity.
I feel like I can drop it off at some people's houses. We
can start off doing that.
I got you with that part. I've been doing the Uber and Lyft in my part time, so I have a little case like the milkman. Just drop them off.
Right. Oh, and then we'll get you a little van that has like Keedra's Kitchen juices on the top. We may have to work something out. Okay. Yeah. A new business created right here inside Keedra's Kitchen. All right, today we're gonna cook some salmon egg rolls.
Hey, let me tell y'all how this came to be. She texted me and said, "What you want to eat?" And then told me what she was making.
So what happened was, right, somebody had already chose salmon egg rolls, but they had to cancel because
I'm going home. This somebody else's meal. She gave me somebody.
No, so what happened was the spot that was available, you told me you was gonna be watching football.
Hey, them dogs play tomorrow, baby. Hey.
Right. So you told me you was gonna be watching football. So I said, well, I have a spot that just opened up.
Okay.
Do you want this spot?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So then I sent it to you like a week prior, where like most of the spots were open, and you waited until the very last minute. So you get what you got.
You're right.
But you won't be disappointed.
Oh, I know. I done had your food before now. That's why I drove 45 minutes. Because I already knew what I was coming to get myself into. So, hey, let's do it.
All right. So, you know what? To be quite honest with you, over there cooking for y'all actually kind of jump-started me getting back into catering and personal chefing, because I was like, I really enjoy this. And so that's when I was like, you know what, I do, because I don't know if you know the whole journey of my culinary career, but it's been kind of in and out for a while, or it was in and out for a long period of time. I started in college, but for years, for a number of reasons, I was in and out of it. So over there,
life happens.
Yeah. So over there with y'all, that's when I was like, you know what? I actually do kind of miss this, enjoy this, and this is what I want to be doing. And then at the same time, I had got that job out at the school, and where I was culinary arts teacher. And after that, I was like, this is it for me.
Yeah.
This is it. You remember that? Me and Kareem go way back, all the way to, I was in 6th grade, he was in the 7th grade.
She used to get me in trouble, like kissing on me in old school. She used to get in trouble. She used to be like making me kiss on her and stuff. Yeah, man. I'll never forget that.
Oh my gosh. No.
And then she moved. I'm like, how you gonna just come kiss on me?
That was way after. Okay, let's stay on track. Okay, we're making salmon egg rolls today. Okay.
They ain't going to Ohio.
Then we're making salmon egg rolls today. We got the salmon. We got the egg roll wrappers. We got some peppers right here. This right here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a little bit of mayo. That's pickle juice. That's Worcestershire sauce.
Pickle juice.
Yes, we're gonna use that to make a sauce to dip our salmon egg rolls into. You'll see.
all the foods that I do that. There's some cilantro somewhere in here that you
Oh
got.
my goodness, we're not doing no cilantro. So I just coated my pan with a little bit of avocado oil that has some garlic at the
Oh,
bottom.
that's expensive stuff.
Well, yeah,
Avocado oil,
we made it expensive when we added that garlic to it. Okay, all right. So we're gonna let that pan heat up. Grab a spatula.
Which one is the spatula?
I'm sorry, not a spatula, a tong. I'm sorry, grab a tong. There you go. And when this, I'm gonna grab you a plate. Hold on, wait a minute.
That's why I ain't no chef. I be calling these thongs in the kitchen. Where the thongs at?
Oh my goodness, not thongs.
Being there for sexual harassment didn't even mean that.
All right, we got a few different options for seasoning. Okay.
Let me wash my hands.
Oh, you haven't washed your hands yet?
No, man.
That's the first thing you do when you come in the kitchen.
Hey, my bad.
All right, so while he's washing his hands,
I was getting juice.
I'm gonna take a drink, and we're gonna take a little bit of a break.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Comedian plug Chapman. I don't know. They wanted me to make a promo video telling you about all the stuff that I got going on. Man, just check out my website and follow all of that for the information about me and what I'm doing. PlugChapmanComedy.com. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, so we're gonna season our salmon, and you can use those tongs.
Okay.
And taking it, put on a plate.
Put a little Salmon on the plate.
Yeah,
you done de-skinned that thing?
That's
a real chef.
Okay, so here we have some seasonings, right? I have it's like a buttery blend. This is garlic and herb. This is so I'm gonna have to let you get a whiff of that. This is it's kind of sweet. It's like a brown sugar blend.
Okay.
But it still has a little bit of saltiness to it. And then everybody that comes in takes a whiff of this, so you gotta take a whiff of that.
This has an interesting smell to it.
Smell good?
It smells good, but it smells like if somebody like grinding up a bunch of like cowboy belts. That's kind of like what it smells like. It's got a good smell.
It's smoked sea salt.
Okay, there we go.
So you affiliated the cowboy and the smokiness. Oh my goodness.
I knew it.
So that's smoked sea salt. So you can season it. You just take your finger and you can season it with whatever.
I can do it like Salt Bae.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead and choose your seasoning.
Man, see, let me tell you something about me and my cooking. You know, most men, we put all that in there.
Okay, go ahead.
I ain't gonna use it all though. I'm gonna use a little bit of this cowboy belt, and then
cowboy belt.
Put a little bit of that. Oh, that ain't how Salt Bae do it. He stand back. Oh.
Okay.
And what you call this mystery meat right here?
No, that's like a buttery seasoning. And that's garlic and herb back there, and that's like a brown sugar. Has brown sugar it's like more on the sweeter side. Yeah, I think that'll be good.
I need to put a little bit more of the other one on here. They're gonna taste like white people salmon.
No. I think that's gonna be good. Don't say that, Kareem, on here.
What?
Oh my God.
Unseasoned?
You should have just said that. Yeah.
You know who you bought on this show, right?
Get into it. I do know. Get into it.
All I can promise you is I won't use no profanity.
Oh, okay. It's fine if you do. This fine.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Put a little bit of smoky.
Okay. Put that cowboy belt on
that
thing.
Flip it on the other side with the tongs. There you go. And then season that side.
Gotta do it again.
Yeah. You get the salt. I'll get this. All right, cool. All right, go ahead and put that in there, and then we'll do the same thing to the second fillet.
They say that Salt Bae restaurant ain't even nigga.
Really?
Man, I got a buddy to get a girl.
Oh shoot!
He said, man, my bill was about $1,400.
Yeah.
I say for what?
All right.
I spent $1,400 on dinner. I better be full for a month.
Go ahead and season that up. Come on, season this up. Correct. What you got going on around here lately?
What, in Atlanta?
Yeah, what you been out here doing? I know you got the comedy. I know you got the comedy going.
I got my class. Well, we got my class right now in session at the school. And
oh, okay. What's that about?
Teach a comedy class.
Okay, flip that.
Every Saturday, 10 to 1.
Okay.
Then my class, well, we got 2 more sessions left,
Uh-huh.
and then my class does a graduation show,
Uh-huh.
which is pretty fun.
All right, so let's back up a little bit, right?
What you got?
How you get into comedy?
Ain't no drug test.
Okay.
So I did like a whole list of like jobs.
Uh-huh.
I'm just joking. Always been making people laugh my whole life.
Uh-huh.
And just my family, man. Family funny.
Uh-huh.
So we use humor is
Your medicine?
well, mine personally, but humor is just something that's prevalent in my family.
Okay.
And so I was able to identify early
Mm-hmm.
that I had an ability to make people laugh that I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so life happened and just kind of pushed me towards it.
Got you. Oh, we're not gonna put that in here because we're gonna use this, and this was
Oh,
we
yeah,
gonna
watch it
cross
out there.
contaminate. Okay, so we're gonna watch that in a little bit, but we definitely can put that right there while that cooks. Okay, I got the stove. The stove on medium, a little bit past medium heat, and it's cooking in our avocado oil. We're just gonna let it cook just a little bit because it's gonna cook again when it gets into the egg roll. So we're just gonna cook it just a little bit, nice and soft, cooked a little bit all the way through, and then we're gonna wrap it up in this egg roll. Okay?
Question.
Yeah.
What holds flavor in salmon better? Is it to pan sear it, like it's just what it's called, right? Pan sear.
Mm-hmm.
You do it like that, or to like season it, let it sit for a couple hours, and then maybe like put it in the oven. Because I notice I get different tastes when I cook mine.
Do you? How do you cook yours?
Well, recently I've been kind of lazy in using the air fryer because it's just so convenient.
Okay.
But I'm kind of old school. I like to put mine in the oven and put me some foil over it and let that thing, you know, or steam.
So the difference in the taste is the fat, right? Because if you put it in the oven, you're not necessarily cooking it in fat, right? You're putting it in foil, and then so it's kind of cooking. It's kind of cooking with the heat and the steam. As opposed to if you cooking it in a pan, then you're cooking it in that oil, and so it's that fat that's giving it that different flavor.
Gotcha.
As opposed to if you don't cook it in fat.
So if I want it to taste good, do it like this. If I want it to be healthy.
You think it tastes better when it's
I think it tastes better when
it's
that way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, if you prefer that taste, the way it tastes when you cook it in here, then do that.
Just depends on what I guess I'm going for health-wise. Right?
Yeah. All right, so back to you getting started in comedy. You got started because you realized that you were funny, making people laugh. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a common thing in your family to be funny, tell jokes. Okay, so then what was when you realized, okay, I'm funny, I really have a talent at this, then what happened?
Well, I started, I had a kid,
and
so I had to get a job. But I quickly realized, like, I'm one of those, you know how, like, you got that coworker that finds something wrong? That was me. It's like, I'm that guy that just can find an issue with everything at work. And that makes them want to get rid of you. Right? So, after just years of working numerous jobs, I tried to use my college degree. That didn't work
Which is in?
Criminal justice. Because I figured if I'm going to break the law, better learn it.
Okay.
That was my whole life.
Okay.
And yeah, I moved out.
Keep talking, I'm going to rinse this out, okay?
I worked in the music business for some years, and I thought that the trajectory of my life was pushing me to that. So I loaded up the truck and I moved to Beverly Hills. No, I'm joking. I moved to South Central. I never made it to Beverly Hills. And started doing comedy.
Yeah, I remember when you were out in California.
That was 15 years ago. No, 13 years ago.
Okay. All right. So in California, then what happened?
Oh man, when I was out there, don't move to LA broke. I mean, I understand like people want to pursue dreams and stuff, but man, save up your money before you do it. Because it is very difficult. But no, after being out there for about 3 years, I started to realize I wasn't doing anything there I couldn't do in Atlanta. You know?
Yeah, you had your daughter here.
Yeah, and I wanted to be more prevalent in my child's life. So
Yeah.
came home.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
And that backfired, but we still here. So but that's what we're gonna have to pie. That's a whole different episode.
We'll say that for your podcast.
Yeah, we'll say that for mine. That's gonna be on mine.
All right. So you came back, and then how did you get into the comedy scene here in Atlanta?
Well, I came back with this humbleness that I shouldn't have had. I should have came back arrogant as hell.
Why?
Because I didn't know when you are considered to be an out-of-town comic, that holds a little bit more hierarchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're coming from LA, and it's like, yeah, I'm an LA comic. They go, oh, wow, LA comic. But I didn't let people know that. I just kind of came back and was like, nah, I'm from here. And so I had to start back at the bottom of the totem pole. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but it was cool. I needed it. Shit.
But you've had some pretty awesome experiences though since then. Like you did your HBO special, right?
No specials yet. I did a.
What was the thing that you did with?
It was a contest.
Okay.
It's something called the ADFF, American Black Film Festival. It's pretty much like the Cannes Film Festival, just for black people. It's pretty big. I didn't know how big it was, right? But that's what the HBO thing was.
Okay.
So that was cool. They flew us down, gave us a little per diem money, put us up in a nice hotel. And I should have spent that week working on my jokes to win the contest, but I was like, shit, South Beach, man, I'm about to enjoy this. So, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. What other accomplishments have you had, like, just as far as, like, because I know there's some other ones, but as far as, like, when it comes to comedy?
A couple television things. I've done, The Heart of the City, which was Kevin Hart did a comedy show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin Hart, man. I appreciate that money. Still, he gave us some money to go to the strip club. I never made it. I went and bought some weeds, but hey, that's me. Man, Floyd, what do you expect?
Okay.
Nah, it was funny because we was doing these interviews, and the interviews took place at Magic City. And if y'all don't know what Magic City is, listen to any Atlanta rapper. They will fill you in. They will clue you in. Jeezy specifically, he will clue you in. So we at the place doing the interviews, and one of the comics that was on the show was.
Hold on, wait a minute. All right, this is some sweet peppers. Okay, I'm gonna add this in here into this oil and let that kind of cook up a little bit, and then we're gonna add it to the salmon, and then that's what we're gonna put in the egg roll. Okay, go ahead.
So one of the comics, we doing an interview. Now Magic City's closed, so ain't no strippers really in there. They got like a couple of girls. It's kind of like set the ambiance for the paper. So this comic, he just sitting there in awe. He's just mesmerized. Like, he is wowed by just the ambiance. He's never been here. So Kevin peeps it. He like, you all right? And dude like, yeah, man, I'm just kind of excited. I ain't never been here. Long story short. After we filmed.
He was excited for the females, or they was in Magic City? Because Magic City is called legendary.
Yeah, he's in Magic City.
Yeah.
So after the taping, Kevin Hart come in the green room. He telling everybody, congratulations, good set, woo woo. So he was like, oh, yeah, man, I want y'all to go out and celebrate. So he go in his pocket and just pull out a knot and start giving everybody like money. So he give us all like $250. He's like, yeah, man, y'all go out and celebrate. It's on me tonight. So we like, yeah, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go to the strip club? I'm like, nah, I'm about to go buy me some loud. That's what I did.
Oh, okay.
With my donation from Kevin Hart.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I know that. So, what else are you doing comedy wise? I know there's some other stuff that you're doing. I want to get into that, but I want to go through comedy first. What else are you doing comedy wise?
Well, right now I'm just trying to put together some more shows. It's like right now I'm in like the exposure part of my comedy career.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a long time, but still kind of relatively what you would call a known unknown.
Okay.
Mostly comics know me. Like I go out of town and meet people. Even big name comics. They're like, oh man, I heard of you. All right, but now I need the people that don't tell jokes to hear it. So that's kind of like what I'm working on now. It's like trying to take my marketing, take the business side of comedy more serious.
Got you. I got you. Okay. Okay, so I remember that you had. Did you co-write or you what's on Amazon? Amazon Prime? Did you do something?
Man, they might have took that thing off, man. Amazon Prime was like if you put a movie on there and it don't get no views, they snatched that thing.
Is it so? It's not on there anymore?
I don't think so.
What was it? Okay, but still, what was it that you had did? Because I remember when you had like started shooting it and everything.
Oh yeah, so it was.
You had wrote it and shot it.
So this is the first movie I ever wrote. First movie I ever tried to film. Well, not tried. We did film it. Directed it. It's terrible. It's called How Racism Ended. Great script. Like it's one of those things where.
How you say it's terrible and then great script?
Because I didn't know what I was doing. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
I remember getting out there the first night and literally going, "All right, what do we do?"
Yeah.
So it's bad. If I could do it again, I could make it 30 times better because I've done so many other things since.
Why don't you do it again then?
I had somebody produce it, and I technically sold the rights to them. So it would be up to them.
Okay.
Greenlight it. I don't think she wants to though. I think because we got some other projects that we're working on, and everyone's grown so much as creators. So it's kind of it was a good first project. Okay,
so we're gonna pause right there, and I just want to tell everybody what I have going on. So basically, I took the salmon out, and I have the peppers in here that I've kind of sautéed in that oil. What I'm about to do, because we're putting it in an egg roll wrapper, I don't want it to be hot because then it'll kind of break the wrapper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in the fridge, and then we'll come right back. Okay? All right, because I'm going to cool it down. Okay? All right. Hey, all you foodies. I have the experience just for you. You've heard of a staycation, you've heard of a vacation, even a friendscation. Well, we're taking foodcations. That's right. We're taking vacations just to eat. We're traveling to cities all around the world to experience the local food culture within that city. Jamaica, New Orleans, Vegas, Napa, France, Italy. We're going there so that we can eat good. For more information, visit my website, www.keedraskitchen.com, and click on Foodcation. Don't miss out. Alrighty, so now our salmon has cooled down. You don't want to put it in the wrapper, the egg roll wrapper, when it's hot, because you don't want, these are really delicate. Oh, see, I tore this one as I'm talking. They're really delicate, and so you don't want them to tear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from this end instead. What I'm going to show you. All right, so I have my salmon, I have my egg rolls, and I have some water. We're going to go along the edges of, we can actually turn this up. I have my oil heating up. Well, let's see if we can save that one.
That paper mache, that shit that thin.
I ain't did paper mache in like years. It's like what, elementary school?
I used to get in trouble with that stuff.
All right, we're gonna put it in the middle, kind of diagonal, okay? And we're gonna fold it. I don't know why these are not like how they used to be. The ones that it's the same brand, but like they're so flimsy now. I'm gonna write them and tell them because they've changed. But we just fold it just like that. And then that's gonna go in there. Deja, you wanna come get it? Yeah. edges. And it just helps it to stick. Put the salmon kind of diagonal, the way that we're going to fold it. I should have drained some of that oil out of there because I don't want it to soften up the egg roll wrapper. We fold it on the sides, fold it over, and then I'm going to kind of just like fold this over. All right, Kareem. So while I'm rolling, tell us about your podcast that you got going on.
Oh man, so as I used to do a relationship podcast. That went nowhere because it's, for one, I think we was keeping it too real for some people. They didn't want to hear that mess.
What was y'all talking about?
Well, it was called The Broadcast, Bad Relationship Advice. We wasn't necessarily telling people like, yeah, go cheat on your girlfriend. We weren't saying that. It was more like us telling our horror stories of dating. But the idea was to have people calling in and like asking questions and wanting feedback from their personal lives, and we never got that. So it just ended up being us telling stories. So we scrapped it. Because as you know, it takes money to produce these things.
Yes, it does.
So one night I was just watching TV. I was on the couch and I was watching some football, and they was interviewing some of the guys after the game. And they just was giving all these answers that we know is like the politically correct thing to say. Yeah, man, they fought hard. Yeah, you know, it's a good team. And I'm like, y'all just beat them by 40 points. They not good. And so I'm like, I want to see people ask athletes the questions that I want to know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, take me back to that play when you got dunked on. Like, what was that feeling? So that's kind of like was the inspiration of the trophy case. So me being a former athlete, I was like, damn, I'm truly plugged in. I've played with some people that made it to the pros. I played against some people that made it to the pros. I know people that was great that didn't make it no damn well. So the purpose was to bring people on and get a chance to get their stories. You know what I mean?
I like that.
And so we've had some amazing interviews. It's to the point like we so excited about some of the interviews, we wish we could put them all out at once, but we don't really have no following yet.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
you still put them out there.
We doing right now. We're doing bi-weekly.
So where can we find the podcast?
Oh, it's on all platforms.
Okay.
Just go like if you're on Spotify, iTunes, just search the Trophy Case.
The Trophy Case. Okay.
Yeah, we just did a high school kid last night.
Okay.
Like one of the top players up in Connecticut, and his interview, you know, we started with what's your goal? You want to make it to the pros? Woo. And by the end of the combo, we were just telling them like, yeah, so you gotta watch out for them hoes when you get to campus, you know what I mean? His dad texted me and was like, thank you for telling me.
I was about to say what his parents say about that.
Hey, he's like, we gonna keep real with you, bro. But that is why I started it. Because if you go through some of them, first episode was a guy who played in the NFL for 10 years. Then immediately after that was my cousin who could play in the NFL but didn't work hard enough to make it to the NFL. So that is kind of our mission statement is being achieved.
Got you. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. So the Trophy Case. Okay, bet.
So yeah, no more relationship podcasts for me. Because I'll probably end up being like Kevin Samuels. People will be like,
yes, I can definitely see that. Okay, an asshole.
Hey, nicest way you'll ever meet. But hey, man, you know, sometimes the truth is ugly. The truth is ugly. It's an ugly area. You know?
It's how you tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's why ain't nobody shot me yet, because I know how I've like mastered telling the truth in a nice way.
Okay.
Knock on wood.
Okay. All right. So we have our egg rolls. I'm gonna write this particular brand and let them know that the quality of their wrappers has gone down because I use these wrappers all the
They
time.
trying to cut costs. I hope they don't make condoms, but y'all gonna have a whole bunch of illegitimate babies.
Okay, because this is just horrible. And it really is. Pass me that. Actually, pass me a pair of thongs.
Thong. Cisco inspired, right here.
Oh goodness. Okay. I think this is ready to be.
So how do you test your grease?
So usually I have and it's not ready.
Nope. Cause when I'm doing fish, when I got some fish, but I get that cornmeal. Yep. See
the flour.
Yeah.
Usually I have a Give me that. Can you pass me this right here? Yep, that right there. I'm gonna take this out. Usually I have like a thermometer that gives me the temperature of the grease, and then that's how I know that it's ready. But I can't find it, so we're gonna have to just do it the old school way and feel to make sure that it's ready. Okay. All right.
That thing.
All right, Kareem. So we got comedy. We got the trophy case. What else is going on?
Oh man, trying to get my daughter out of high school.
I know that's right.
Now, trying to get her out of school.
Good for you, Kyrie J. I'm so proud of you.
She don't know I'm finna cut off when she get out of high school.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Deadbeat. I ain't answering my phone. I ain't doing nothing.
Don't do that.
Can't wait. Nah, I'm just kidding. Trying to get out of school.
That's good.
Just trying to. I'm 42 now, so it's like it would be nice to have another 42 years, but realistically, we know how that goes. So I'm in that.
My grandmother's 92.
Yeah, she's blessed, but I don't know nobody in my family that made them damn 92. So
yeah,
I'm just trying to set myself up
Grandma.
for because I'm not over the hill, but I'm at the bottom of it. So I'm like trying to set myself up to when I get to the top of the hill, I'm like, hey, instead of going, oh shit, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm doing.
Okay.
Just set myself up for the next few years.
So what other projects can we expect from you?
So we got a movie that we're about to shoot and put on Tubi because I saw the funniest thing today. Somebody said Tubi must have been started by the bootleg man from back in the day. Yo, whoever said that, that's a genius tweet. Cause if you watch Tubi, like, and much respect to everybody who's, content creators putting movies out, but that's like the new wave right now. Like, if you're an independent filmmaker and you won't make yourself some money, that's what you need to be trying to do. Put your movie on Tubi. So yeah, we got look out for West Side Romance. That's coming. We're about to start filming that pretty soon.
Okay. What's that about?
It's about a young man who grows up. Picture like a black kid growing up in a family like the Sopranos, and he doesn't know like too much of his family history, and come to find out, he just starts to get pieces of it as he gets older. And he starts to date a girl, and come to find out, the girl had something to do because he was lied to about his father's death. So then his uncle tells him the truth. Comes to find out, the girl he's dating, her family had something to do with his father's death. So now he's got it's like that.
He really like in love with her.
It's like his first love type.
Okay,
it's like that puppy love, kissing on the cheek. You look so nice. But anyway, so yeah, it's just like an internal conflict. Is he going to choose love?
Oh, that sounds good. And so what is your part in it? You wrote it?
I co-wrote it.
Okay.
I co-wrote it. I'm gonna play a little small part in it.
Okay. Nice.
Only because I be knowing like how I want things to turn out. So that's the only reason why I'm gonna play a part in it.
I got you.
So,
all right, we're gonna make
need some catering.
Yes, call me.
We gonna call you.
Call me. All right, we're gonna make this sauce. Okay, little dipping sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of this smoked sea salt to it. A little bit of that little barbecue seasoning a little bit. I got some Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, you already put this in.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So what sauce?
Worcestershire. That's how it's going to be pronounced today. And a little bit of pickle juice.
That ain't no little bit.
I know. And then we're just going to mix it up. I need a bigger bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be like a little dipping sauce. Here, I got a bigger bowl. Because I need a whisk. I need to whisk it.
You need it?
Yep, mm-hmm.
See, I know what stuff is.
You do.
I cook a little bit. I cook good enough to eat it and not complain.
All right.
I should have requested some baked beans.
Oh, don't get into that, okay?
Baked beans be slapping.
Don't get into that. It's a little backstory to that we're not gonna get into today.
I wouldn't even think about that. I wouldn't think about that. Talking about the Chris situation.
Yeah. See. So now people want it out. So I burnt some beans. We had went over to some friend's house for a little barbecue or whatever, and I had bought some beans, and they were good the first time I made them, but this time I made them because I was trying to do too much at one time, and I ended up leaving the beans in the oven too long, and they got burnt. But just like you said, they was good. They were still good. Chili. All right, y'all. We're gonna finish frying up these egg rolls, and when we come back, we're gonna get into tasting them. Okay?
Egg roll. What's going on? It's comedian Plug Chapman, and I just finished my episode of Inside Keedra's Kitchen. Y'all make sure y'all check her out on YouTube, and I am about to flip this kitchen over to see can I find some more of them salmon egg rolls that she made for my episode because they were amazing. All right, I'm going downstairs.
Okay. All right, guys. We are done. We have finished our salmon egg rolls. We are now about to try. You ready to try it?
Yeah.
All right. Take a bite into it.
Yeah.
It's
Esta comida es bueno. Oh
my goodness. It's good?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just hungry.
No, it's good.
So you had to eat like for every show you do? Hey, you had to build you a gym in the back. I couldn't do it. You need to get you an assistant just to like taste the food. Like what it taste like, yeah.
I'm not gonna I don't eat this whole thing. You know? And especially because it's, you know, when we record, we do like 5 shows a day. So I've been eating all day. So I'm just gonna probably have this one, maybe another one before we wrap everything all up, but
good. I would probably try to make these at home. It's not. I might get a little discouraged.
Well, that's the whole.
With the paper.
That's the whole idea. Not with the paper mache. That's the whole idea for you to make these at home. Good. All right.
Because Kyrie likes salmon.
I can do a whole bunch of things with salmon. A whole bunch of dishes. It's one of my favorite things to cook. All right. Well, Kareem gonna finish enjoying his egg rolls. I'm gonna have me one more egg roll. Deja gonna come from behind the camera and get her egg roll. So we thank y'all for joining us today on Inside Keedra's Kitchen. I hope to see you on the next episode. Kareem, where your glass, even though it's empty.
I ain't got no more juice.
Thank you for joining me. Clank, clank. All right, see you guys in the next episode.